Some state lawmakers are demanding answers from the governor tonight after he announced the pandemic-related state of emergency will remain in place even after the state reopens on June 15th. 17's Ashley Zavala is in our Capitol Bureau tonight with more on the efforts happening right now to force the governor to end it.
There are two efforts underway to check the governor's power and get him to end this COVID-19 related state of emergency. One is in the legislature, the other is in court.
Advance a proclamation of a state of emergency.
It's been 1 year and 3 months since Governor Gavin Newsom announced California's COVID-19 state of emergency. After the governor indicated late last week the order will remain in place indefinitely, some state lawmakers are demanding answers.
There's some level of, I think, frustration that is now building to kind of an all-time high.
Assemblyman Kevin Kiley is one of a handful of Republicans who sent Newsom a letter Monday requesting an explanation. Kiley is also the author of a concurrent resolution in the Assembly to end California's pandemic-related state of emergency. He says the legislature could take it up as soon as this week if it wanted.
So I'm going to be urging my colleagues in the legislature in every way I can to do just that, to pass this resolution, to end the emergency as is required by law, and to bring this era of one-man rule to an end.
There is a similar measure prepared in the Senate.
There's been no effort to move it. And, privately, a lot of my friends on the other side of the aisle would love to see him just relinquish those powers on his own.
The state of emergency gives Governor Newsom the broad authority to suspend and impose new rules in California. It also allows the federal government to cover the state's COVID-19 related costs. Newsom said Friday, just because the state plans to drop most pandemic-related restrictions June 15th does not mean the pandemic is over.
Because we're still in a state of emergency, this disease has not been extinguished, it's not vanished, it's not taking the summer months off.
California is one of 13 states that has not set an end date for its COVID-19 related state of emergency, according to the National Academy of State and Health Policy. The others have either dropped the state of emergency or plan to by the end of the summer. During this emergency, Newsom has issued 58 executive orders to change or suspend hundreds of laws. Next week, 2 Republican lawmakers, including Kiley, plan to appeal to the state Supreme Court in a case against Newsom and his use of executive power. It's unclear if action there could effectively end the state of emergency.
We're very confident that if the California Supreme Court takes a close look at the legal issues, does a careful, thoughtful analysis, then it will side with us, and we'll make sure that something like we've had over the course of this last year never happens again.
We reached out to Democratic legislative leaders, including the Assembly Speaker and Senate President Pro Tem, but we have not yet heard back from them. We also reached out to the governor's office for more comment, but we also have yet to hear back. In Sacramento, Ashley Zavala, 17 News.